Welcome to the CFE Grower Portal. We're going to be walking through how to access your Grower Portal through the CFE website, as well as how we're going to be accessing our ag technology tools for this upcoming season. Once you get to the Cooperative Farmers Elevator website, you're going to see an atlas icon towards the top right-hand corner. Once you select that, you're going to be taken to your login page where you're going to be putting in your email address as well as your password that your agronomist has given you. Once you access the Grower Portal, you're going to start to see some of the featured videos, which are going to be updated with the Field Friday videos from some of the agronomists in your local area. You're going to see your account access, which is going to be the single sign-on to your farmer data information, if you do have access to that, as well as local weather that you are able to change for a specific location, our grain data and information, as well as some top news articles and information that you're able to read during the season and upcoming articles that are going to be updating throughout the weather changes. From here, we're going to start to look at how you're going to utilize it with the ag technology tools. With it being out of season, I'm going to be showing you some of the differences that you're going to be able to see and where some of these icons are going to be able to take you. From here, you're going to have access to accessing your information from a field-by-field basis by selecting this 9-pin towards the top. That's going to allow you to the R7 tool. We're going to be looking at some of the field monitoring tool field changes with variability according to biomass, as well as field forecasting tool if you have access to that, which is our crop modeling tool, modeling nitrogen, potassium, and water. From here, once you select the R7 tool, you're going to see the information from your field-by-field basis and how your crops are trending based on specific crop, based on the biomass and information coming in from satellite imagery. From here, you're going to see that information on your timeline. So when you're able to log in each and every day, you're going to see a different trend result based on how your health of the field is moving. We're going to be adding different pieces of this to your web portal as the season moves on, where we might be creating some groups and information for some of the growers around your area to be able to discuss what you guys are seeing in the field, how you guys are managing, and again, how you guys might be moving towards that higher yield platform. You're going to be able to see your My Teams as well of the team members that are a part of your system with Cooperative Farmers Elevator. And again, we're going to be basing all of this information off of your local data and the things that you are all looking for. When we get into the in-season time frame, we're going to be able to utilize some of these pieces with the field monitoring tool, as well as how we're managing our fields from a field-by-field basis specific to what we might be seeing. When you're looking at the field monitoring tool, you're going to be able to see how your fields are trending based on the health of the field and how much biomass they're accumulating on a day-to-day basis. From here, you're going to be able to target the specific areas in the scouting that you might be wanting to look for, as well as to prioritize some action on different operational focuses and connect where you have managed part of your seed information, whether you have a responder to a hybrid that may respond higher to nitrogen applications and or fungicide, and be able to manage based on the season. When you're looking at how your fields are trending, the black fields are going to be above the average for the area based on crop and plus or minus 4 days of planting date within each other. 23 fields, for example, for corn might be average and 7 are below average. With that, you're again able to toggle on the information for in-season imagery and base that information on the things that you might be doing in season. There might be actionable items on field performance, whether you are managing a specific trial. If you did have a weather occurrence happen in your area, how do we manage those acres differently than we might manage the rest of our operation? And how are we managing in-season applications, whether it be a micro application, nitrogen, fungicide, and definitely being able to connect to a specific hybrid and variety and trait package planted. Being able to refer back to these numbers within the R7 tool as well as your grower portal, again, allows you guys all to be proactive rather than reactive when you're making in-season decisions. Along with that, if you are a part of the field forecasting tool, you will be able to access this information from your portal as well. From that view, you're going to be able to see which fields are trending below, within the average, or below average when it comes to the specific stage that crop is at, what its predicted yield is, where its nitrogen and potassium levels are, and then being able to toggle in and say where that yield distribution might be, where your top end bushels might be coming from, and again, how we're going to be managing it. Being able to then study whether or not we stabilized our ground from a beginning of the season time frame, and being able to again study those trends on a field by field basis. The biggest piece that we want to be able to focus on is how we are increasing our return on investment on where we're prioritizing the action, whether it be an application, whether it be a decision that we follow through with for our next growing season and or next crop rotation, and being able to, again, focus on those lower producing versus our top end yield areas of our field, to be able to manage that field variability and field performance. Giving you guys all of this access to be able to, again, be that proactive grower with your in-season management tools, and tying that back to whether or not you were variable rated for seed, variable rate fertility programs, or if you're just trying to figure out how to, again, better maintain your fertility platform and manage in-season decisions that we are able to have control of. Again, we hope to continue to build this portal to bring all of you the insights that you need on a day-to-day basis, as well as continue to grow into other parts of your operation that you might be a part of. Being able to send messages back and forth between your agronomist and yourself, whether it's a scouting report, field information, farm plans, being able to store files from that proactive piece, and being able to access it from a year-over-year basis. We will be continuing to add on to your portal, and I appreciate all of the comments and moving forward in what we will be doing. I hope this gave you a little bit of an insight of how you can access your fields. Again, being able to toggle in to the R7 tool as well as field forecasting crop modeling tool to start, and then moving into single sign-on with climate accounts, being able to access any other ag tech tools moving forward in the future. But again, giving you guys the insights that you may need to then toggle into your fields some more to be able to be that best manager that you can be. I appreciate all of the time, and I hope that you've enjoyed this season working alongside your agronomist to, again, get that best return on investment.